morning. So we got another day, another road trip review. This time around, we've got the Changan Alsvin 1.5 Platinum. It's the top-of-the-line subcompact sedan from the brand Changan. We've already done a review of this. You can check it out right here. But we decided to take it out for one of our real road trip spins. You know, we definitely want to take this around town and see how it works as a daily driver. So today we're here in Taytay, Rizal. Taytay is a first-class municipality, the outskirts of Metro Manila, but you'd be surprised how much in common and how connected it is to Manila in real life. You'd think that this is a province, you'd think that this is a suburb, but based on this history, it's pretty much more than that. The origins of the word Taytay actually comes from the old Tagalog word or Kapampangan word Taytay, which means bridge or passageway. I believe that right now even Cebuanos have this word for a bridge or passageway called Taytay. So that's where it came from. It's because it acts as a bridge or a passageway from Manila, the central seat of power, all the way to the other provinces here in what we now call Rizal. But I like the Taylor Swift origin better. Alsvin actually stands for a legendary Norse steed or Norse horse. Norse horse, hey, that rhymes. Norse horse, and Alsvin means swift or fast. Although it might seem kind of weird at first saying the word Alsvin, sounds like Alsvin and the Chipmunks, but it actually evokes a sense of power, a sense of speed and aggressiveness that the brand Changan was trying to convey. So that's what they have right here. So let's think about Taytay. Taytay Rizal is actually one of the oldest municipalities outside of Manila. During the pre-colonial days, it was part of a bigger kingdom, before the Spanish came. It's called the Lamayan Kingdom, and that was their center. And this was part of their territory. So you have Taytay, you have Cainta, you have Pasay, you have Pasig, you have Makati and Mandaluyong and the entire Manila, and up to the banks of the Laguna Bay. So it's a pretty huge kingdom, and Taytay was one of them. All right, so now that we got some caffeine into our systems, let's head on over to our first destination. It's the St. John the Baptist Parish. All right, so this is the St. John the Baptist Parish here in Taytay, Rizal. It's one of the oldest, if not the oldest, stone churches outside the Intramuros. It's actually one of the first ones built back in the 1500s. Now, story has it is that this church that we have actually right here, it doesn't hold any resemblance from the original church. In fact, the entire facade has been renovated, replaced because of multiple factors, either from earthquakes, typhoons, and even wars, from the Spanish-American War, the Filipino-American War, and the World War II. Now, from what you can see here, it's now made of concrete. It still retains some of the original architectural design as it had before, but this has definitely changed from the past few years. Very modern, it's very spacious inside. They even have the old bells they have back then, right there at the back. They even have a museum here, which you can visit if you're interested in the town's history and the church's history. Back in the 70s, back in the 80s, this place was really booming when it comes to that industry, as well as woodwork. So that's why they actually call this the textile and woodworks capital of the Philippines. Now, during the 90s, though, because of the Asian financial crisis and the opening up of world trade, basically removing the tariffs from imports and exports, they experienced some sort of slump. They weren't able to be competitive enough to compete with cheaper and relatively better made clothing and textiles and garments from other countries. Now, this time, though, because of the efforts made by the government, they were able to revitalize the industry, and so I'm really thankful to see some sort of comeback when it comes to making clothes. If you notice, a lot of the clothes in Shopee and Lazada, or from any online store that you shop in at, a lot of those products actually come from here, being bought by those merchants, and then they just add a price. So if you're looking for a place to find some some affordable clothes, real quality materials, Taytay is definitely the place to be. All right, so you must be wondering where are the good places to eat here in Taytay, Rizal. Well, you're in luck because Taytay, Rizal does have a good array of cuisines and different types of food. They have a very diverse palette here. One of the oldest haunts right here in Taytay, Rizal is called Esau House. So Esau House is located along Ortigas Avenue, just across the old Panasonic plant right there. And it's actually going to be the first establishment you'll be finding in Rizal. Yes, Esau House is one of the best places you can definitely find the best Esau. All right, so Esau is barbecued innards or intestines of pork, chicken, and it might not sound kind of tasty to those with more Western palates, but trust me, it's absolutely awesome. And this is not one of those tourist traps where you actually just head on over to a town, then visit one place and never come back to it. Esau House is definitely a place you would come back to over and over again. So now that we visited a few places here, some historical places, the places where you have some good eats, it's time to have some fun. So we're heading right now to the Drift Motorsports Speedway. This is an indoor electric go-kart track owned and operated by our good friend GM Bagayong of Drift Exhaust. So they just opened last month and I'm pretty excited to see what they have to offer. So let's go. So we're here at the Drift Motor Speedway, Taytay's latest attraction. So what we have here is a 150-meter technical course where you get to ride two types of electronic go-karts. First is the junior go-kart that goes up to 30 kilometers per hour, and this one, that's the pro go-kart. You can go up to about 40 to 45 kilometers per hour. The skills that you learn here are definitely applicable whenever you go out racing. For example, I joined this autocross cup, and I can see myself training here every day and definitely improve my driving skills. So this is the brainchild of a proprietor, GM Bagayong. He actually envisioned having some sort of recreation of some sort for other people. He sees kids too much on their tablets, too much on their phones. Maybe take them away from their screens and go outside and have some real fun. So here are a couple of clips of us having fun, going crazy, even doing this laser tag go-kart thing that's just totally insane. So check out these clips. Palpitate Cafe right on top of the Drift Motor Speedway. So the Palpitate Cafe actually opened in conjunction with the Speedway itself, and they offer patrons with great tasting coffee. Of course, you need energy, right? Before you get into the track, you gotta keep your energy right up. So I'm just glad that they serve great coffee here. They open at 10 a.m. and close at 10 p.m. So keep that in mind. So we had a lot of fun driving around the Changan Alsvin right here in Taytay, Rizal, ending up here at the Drift Motor Speedway. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this kind of video, drop me a comment in the comment section down below. And while you're at it, subscribe to our channel and hit that notification icon so you wouldn't miss any of our videos, especially like these ones. We'll be having so much more of this. Thanks so much for watching. Roy Robles here for ZigWheels.ph. I'll see you guys next time.